Get it poppin'. My boy T-B Easy. Anyway, what's up everybody? It's your boy Young C.O.D, aka Crankman on deck. I think this is my first time really talking or making a video like this, face to face. So first and foremost, I want to thank everybody that's been following the Instagram, subscribing to the YouTube, that's really down with the movement and following us as we build this production dream that we got going on. Today I'm gonna be doing something different. I ain't never did this before, so I'm gonna be reacting to somebody critiquing my beats. It's dope, right? So Curtis King is a YouTube producer who posts a lot of dope stuff, a lot of inspirational, motivational, and educational stuff for producers and music artists and beat makers and stuff like that. So I've been kind of following him for the last couple months as I kind of started this journey and stuff. Really dope dude. And he has this thing called Curtiques my beats, and so I actually was blessed enough to get on an episode of that where he critiqued some of my beats. So we're gonna kind of watch that and see what he had to say. Hopefully he notices this fire that we got going on. So let's see what's popping today.
Music producers, it's Curtis King at CurtisKingBeats.com, and you're watching another episode of Critique My Beats. This is the show where we listen to user-submitted beats from the producers out there. Yes, you. Those producers that are on YouTube, that are part of the community.
Any music producers and stuff should definitely follow his page,
I will give you feedback, I'll give you suggestions, all of which are meant to help build up your empire and not burn down your building. Today, the first person that we are getting to, I believe the producer's name is Crankman on deck. He says, "Hey Curtis, my name is Crankman on deck. Thank you for taking the time out to listen to my beats. You are definitely a motivation and inspiration. Keep grinding, doing what you do. Thank you for submitting your beats. You left us with your YouTube link, Instagram link, and a SoundCloud.
Your boy first. So let's see what he got to say about your boy." Okay.
Crankman on deck.
Hey, Ron.
He thinking on it. Yeah. Hey. Heat. Boy, let's see. You got the head bob. There you go. Yeah. Don't fight it. Yeah. And you know it's real when you get that side bob.
Okay, Crankman on deck.
Yes, sir.
Dope beat. I honestly enjoyed it. So let's talk about the sound selection first.
Okay.
Sound selection, I think you chose great instruments. You chose instruments that conveyed a message very clearly to the listener. As I listen to this, I'm hearing or expecting to hear somebody kind of tell an eerie storytelling or make an eerie storytelling song. And so I think you conveyed that well. I gave that an 8. Your sound design, I gave it an 8 because I think that you went the extra mile with the special effects that you use with the lead instruments. I'm listening to the lead instruments. I'm listening to that. Boop, 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 boop. I'm listening to that. I'm listening to the reverb that you're adding to certain sounds within the melodic sounds. Not even just the drums, but the melodic sounds. You really told a very accurate story. Arrangement, I give it a 7. Mixing, I enjoyed your mixing on this one. I give it an 8. The drums, I gave it a 7 only because the drums, there was nothing that stood out that was wrong with them. But for me, that snare is such a wide open snare that I can just hear it needing to be ducked down by the engineer when they get a rapper to rap over it. I feel like that's going to be
because in Atlanta we turning up 808s and snares.
So I think that snare is kind of too loose. I would tighten the snare up or even take the snare down a little bit. But I think it's just kind of wide open. It's a huge splash on there. Now for the melodic creativity, I give it an 8. Although the lead instrument was very consistent through it, I think that you added enough variables around it to make it still interesting. I didn't think that it became too monotonous. Low end, I give that a 9. I think that was one of my favorite parts about this. It was very clean mix on that particular 808. Now, I definitely hear this as being something that would be great if you choose to leash your beats. I think a lot of rappers would love the fact that this is wide open. And the bigger picture, did it convey an emotion? I gave it an 8 because I do feel like it conveyed an emotion. So, very interesting beat. I really enjoyed it. This next one is called Get Up On It. You say it's a draft. I'm always scared when I see that, but let's listen to it anyways.
It's fire. Oh, the head bobbing already. Head bob already. It's done. It's over with. The head bobbing already.
Crankman on dick.
Oh. Hey, bye. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the eyebrows. That's when you know it's good.
Okay.
Hey. That's producer talk right there. When they be like, okay. Hey, yeah. Hey.
Yeah, that was the one, bro. That was definitely the one. So let's run down the line. So a note that I messed up from the last beat that I wanted to mention was that the lead instrument, something I want to mention first, was the lead instrument was a bit too loud in comparison to the rest of the beat. But we can move on to this beat, which I really enjoyed. Out of the two, this is my favorite. Sound selection, I give it a 9. You chose really great instruments. Sound design, I give it an 8 because you took us through enough valleys and peaks and changes that justified every single transition. It's almost like you made every single loop count, which I think is great when you're talking about sound design. Arrangement, once again, you make it sandwiches. You really, and sometimes sound design and arrangement can kind of go, they kind of overlap when you're talking about critiquing these things, but arrangement in terms of where you actually laid a lot of these instruments, you're very masterful in these instruments that you put where you put them. Mixing, the only thing that I had an actual critiquing of with this particular beat is that it definitely gives you the vibes. I enjoy the sample that you use in the background. Only thing I would have liked to see more was not thinning out the sample as much as you did. I think that there's a lot more soul, a lot more sounds within that. And maybe you're doing that because there's drums behind it. The original sample, but I would have liked to hear it in its original integrity because I feel like that's when you start getting the vibes. Think about Drake's new song, Nice for What? You're still getting sort of the integrity of the original sample, and you're still filtering out the drums. I think there's a thin line to where you can start getting it to be too thin, where it kind of loses a little bit of its essence and its soul. Drums, I really enjoy the drums on this one. I gave it an 8. The mixing, we talked about that. Melodic creativity, I gave it a 9. Low end, I gave it an 8. You're really great on your low end. Your basses are always on point. Well, at least from these two beats I can hear. Placement, leasing, sync. I hear Drake all over this. I can hear a Tory Lanez. I can hear a Bryson Tiller. It just feels right within their lane. You already Bigger picture, did it convey an emotion? Yes, hell yes it did. So I gave that a 9. Thank you for sharing your production.
That boy don't get no 10.
So for those that want to connect on YouTube, his name is _Crank. Instagram is once again at @_COD. And SoundCloud is soundcloud.com/thisisCOD. Thank you for submitting your beats, Crank.
Thank you, brother.
Crankman on deck. Excellent work, man. Continue to doing what you're doing. Let's go to the next one.
So that's it, you guys. Big thank you to Curtis King, man, for even taking the time out to listen to the beats, man, and give me your thoughts and opinions, man. I definitely take everything that you say to heart, man. You definitely, I it's definitely a lot of help, man, and I definitely appreciate that so much. So, you guys, go follow his page, man. You guys, keep listening to the beats, keep listening to the music, man. We got so much more to come. We finna start this journey, man, and I'm glad, that we can all do this together, man. Young C.O.D. Crankman on deck.